I just got word from Putin himself that he just bought 2 million shares of ILUS 30 minutes ago. Putin himself, let me stop. Listen, I know what Putin's about to do in Ukraine. He's going to need all the ILUS equipment, everything they have to offer to clean that mess up he's about to start in Ukraine. He's going to need it all. From each company that ILUS acquired, Putin's going to need everything. From the drones to the nozzles, everything. Listen, hope everything turns out well for the people in Ukraine and Russia, everybody. My family's from Ukraine. I was born in Russia. Hope everybody remains safe over there. Hope everything turns out well. But I must say, it's not looking good for Ukraine. Definitely not. And it's not looking good for the market either. But one thing that I would say 80% of us know to do is when people are scared, when there's blood in the water, sharks are always going to bite. So that's what I'm doing. I just grabbed another 100,000 shares of ILUS. Those of you that's been following me probably know how many total shares of ILUS I own now. It's definitely a nice amount. And I'm definitely happy with what I hold right now. But I couldn't not buy more at these levels. I didn't really want to mess up my average, but I had to. I had to grab more at these levels. And I had to get back on here with you guys this week as well. Don't know for how long, but I'm back on here with you guys, at least for the moment, right? Let's get into these ILUS PRs, man. Let's get right into it. Let's get into the one from Friday first. ILUS International announces its 2022 revenue expectations and plan for current acquisitions and business divisions. By the way, all you ILUS shareholders, make sure you look into this company right here, ticker symbol AITX. I can assure you, you will not be disappointed. Let's keep going. ILUS is a mergers and acquisitions company focused on acquiring and developing public safety technology-based companies across the globe, having completed several acquisitions within its first year since taking over previous management. ILUS has also since completed its first full financial year. The company is now providing its expected revenue for its current acquisitions and business divisions, along with a summary of the plan for each business. As a young high-technology company, ILUS has laid a solid foundation through its early acquisitions of disruptive public safety technology companies. ILUS has several patents, a vast amount of intellectual property, its own global manufacturing facilities, and the beginnings of its own distribution network. Building on its strong foundation, ILUS is now entering its scale-up phase and is expecting 300% growth in 2022. Key to the company's high valuation potential is its ability to generate high-margin sales through its ownership of the entire production and sales life cycle, combined with its ownership of not one but several high-growth public safety solutions. ILUS management believes that the company has the potential to quintuple its 2022 revenue expectations and generate hundreds of millions in revenue in the next 2 to 3 years. Hundreds of millions. You guys know the market cap ILUS is currently sitting on, right? With Multiple disruptive high technology subsidiaries such as Vera Drones and CurveXR ILUS could achieve valuations into the high hundreds of millions or even billions of dollars for these subsidiaries, considering that several of their competitors have achieved billion-dollar valuations despite being pre-revenue. Since ILUS began operating under new management in January 2021, the company made 3 acquisitions prior to December 2021. In its first 11 months of operations, ILUS generated $11 million, having achieved nearly 45% growth from the third to the fourth quarter of 2021. ILUS has now acquired 6 companies and is currently completing the acquisition of a further 4 companies. We got still 4 coming. 6 done, 4 coming. From its completed and current round of acquisitions, ILUS expects to increase its 2022 revenue on a quarterly basis to a run rate of 40 to 55 million. 40 to 55 million a quarter. And that's a low ball number. Those of you that really know, this number is a low ball number. It's not taking account its new acquisitions. It's not taking account the $100 million EU deal that phase 1 and 2 are already signed. Done data. Done deal, black and white. Let's keep going, man. ILUS is currently integrating its new acquisitions to drive their growth. The company is managing several variables, such as cross-pollination of technologies across the group, hiring and training the new staff, improving and marketing of each acquisition, restructuring divisions of the business, focusing on product certifications and further patent registrations. These and many more key elements will influence the growth rate of the company, as will factors such as COVID, 19 pandemic becoming more endemic and less disruptive to the company's growth. These variables play a key role in the company's associated variable revenue expectation. ILUS' first acquisition in January 21 was that of Firebug, a UK and UAE manufacturer of innovative firefighting equipment and rapid response vehicles, which are centered around the acquisition's disruptive water mist technology that can extinguish multiple classes of fires without the use of additional chemicals and can save up to 65% of the water used in traditional firefighting. Can save 65% of water that's being used now in traditional firefighting. 65%. This acquisition was followed by that of the Vehicle Converters TVC in the UAE, which fabricates and assembles ambulances, police vehicles, security vehicles, mobile workshops, and more. ILUS' third acquisition was that of BCD Fire in the UAE, which supplies and installs fire prominent skyscrapers, hotels and resorts, hospitals and airports. In 2022, ILUS expects to generate 5 to 6 million from Firebug, 3 to 4 million from TVC, and 6 to 8 million from BCD Fire. ILUS plans to incorporate Firebug's firefighting equipment and vehicle technology into its emergency response technologies division. Going forward, Firebug's firefighting equipment and vehicles, which are currently manufactured in the UK and UAE, will be manufactured at the company's new factory in southeastern Europe and in Houston, Texas, for its U.S. customers. In the U.S., Firebug's, listen, I'm not getting into all this. It then proceeds to tell you guys exactly how much each acquisition they expect to make. But like they said, on a low ball number, they expect a run rate of 40 to 55 million without the $100 million European deal. That's almost done. That's almost out in the PR. It's already side phase 1 and 2. Listen, if you guys don't understand what's going on with the money movers, with the market movers, whoever they are, whatever they're doing right now to the OTC, if you guys can't put 2 and 2 together and understand what's going on, and if you're not buying at these levels, I don't know what to tell you. We had a PR come out today. ILUS International provides a share structure update. I'm going to just read you a few sentences. ILUS International, having acquired several companies, the current amount of ILUS outstanding shares is 1.263, and the company is currently in the process of reducing these outstanding shares by a further 180 million. This will be completed in the coming days and weeks by updating the previous announced cancellation of 40 million shares and moving 140 million of ILUS CEO Nicholas Link's common shares to a preferred shared category. If it dips more today, I'm buying more today. If it dips more tomorrow, I'm buying more tomorrow. Put 2 and 2 together, guys. Understand what's going on with especially companies like ILUS. There are some very, very high net worth individuals that are doing what they can right now to get this price down so they can accumulate as much as they possibly can. Especially after that guidance that came out on Friday. I know a lot of you guys see what's going on. Those of you that don't, you guys do what you do. We're doing what we do. Like, subscribe to the channel. I'll get back with you guys, man. Take care.